here, the kids are in bed. So I'm going to do a little plumbing project now that I have a little time to myself.
Yeah, tonight's episode is going to be a little different. We were going to do a review of
Diaper bags. And a giveaway.
We just don't have time to do both, fix the toilet and do a diaper bag review. So we're going to just chat while Brad fixes the toilet.
And it just so happened to be Rachel's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday again, honey.
Thank you. It was a great birthday.
You're welcome.
I felt very
for that
loved.
sweatshirt, by the way.
Yeah, this is Brad's old sweatshirt. It was a little bit small for him, and it's like...
Right behind Rachel is actually my Christmas present, which I got about
couple
a week.
weeks late.
Which, pretty par for the course around here, but...
I specifically,
It's nice.
I researched, what do you call it? House robe? House coat?
Bathrobe?
Bathrobe.
Yeah.
I researched them a lot because I felt like I didn't want one that you would get too hot in, and this one is like a sweatshirt. It's like a sweatshirt material, so it's fairly thin, but it's really
I
warm.
feel like I could be a prize fighter.
You definitely could be, honey. Yeah,
It's nice.
I'm glad you like it.
Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
You want to talk about that new song that you learned this week?
Sure. So I came across a really great song this week. It's called S.O.B. by
Nathaniel something.
Nathaniel something. It's a really, really fun song. And I was listening to it as I was riding the Peloton. It came on during the arms section of a intervals and arms ride. It's very motivating, really fun song. You guys should check it out.
Explicit though.
It is a little explicit. Just barely. It's like mildly explicit.
It's explicit. My song this week, actually it's been my song for a little while. Brandy Carlisle, The Mother. It's just so relatable.
It is a good song.
That's a great song.
So if you're new here, I'm Rach, this is Brad. We have twins that are 2 years old, they're in bed. Eloise is 3.5 months old and she's in bed now. I just had the epiphany this week that if she's an average baby, we only have 2.5 more months that she won't have teeth.
Are you worried about your nipples?
No, it's just really sad when they're not just a completely gummy. When she was
That's
like,
really sad.
when she was smiling today and it's like all gums, I was like a little sad about.
That's a baby.
As soon as Bear got his first tooth, I remember I was like, I hope we have enough pictures of him without any teeth.
Which was ridiculous because multiple pictures per day. And we had our whole lives on vlog. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous.
But that's not what we're here to talk about today. What are we here to talk about?
Well, you're turning 32. Last night we were talking, well, a
My
little bit of
arms getting tired.
a little bit of pillow talk, which I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of pillow talk.
No.
I'm literally on the toilet.
Sitting on the toilet drinking a beer.
If I wasn't us, I would watch us.
I was just thinking, like, who would watch this? Were you being sarcastic?
Yes,
Oh.
yes I was.
I can't believe you guys are still here.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, last night. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of pillow talk because generally I go to bed really late and I'm ready to go to sleep.
Which lately I've been going to bed before you, so you have not had to worry about me striking up a conversation at bedtime.
But last night Rachel and I had the epiphany, use that word again, that we've known each other for over 10 years.
So crazy.
That's a third of Rachel's life.
Yeah, you kept saying, that's a third of our lives. And then we were like, well, it's more like a fourth of yours.
I'm definitely closer to 40.
You're not though, you're 36.
Yeah, I'm closer to 40 than I am 30.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's crazy.
Um,
Okay, go ahead.
We both did an audible pause at the same time. We need to cut back
But-
on those.
But what we were going to talk about is putting our marriage on the back burner. Which I'm sure every couple is guilty of, especially every couple with multiples. And then adding a third into the mix.
When the multiples are not even 2. We definitely have the perfect scenario for our marriage to be completely lost.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We almost, I mean, our 3 kids are going to be raised like triplets here in like a year. We're going to have 3 toddlers all at once.
But we have your parents that practically live next door.
That's true. We do have a lot of support.
We have Lori, not that she helps with the kids really, but
well, sometimes she does.
She's there if we really, really need her.
Yeah. I just meant like
our nanny comes.
The kid scenario that we have. Like automatically your marriage, your divorce rate goes way up when you have multiples. So any given couple has a 50% divorce rate, and then you add multiples in and it goes up, and then I'm sure adding a third before the multiples are 2, it goes up even more.
But the good thing that we do have is that we're optometrists, which has, I believe, the lowest divorce rate out of any profession.
And we're both optometrists.
We're both optometrists.
So we're balanced. So we're back at 50%.
But yeah, we're definitely guilty of putting our marriage on the back burner. But it's unavoidable.
I know. I guess I'm too hard on us. Like I have a high standard of they're just.
You have a ridiculously high standard.
Oh well, at least I do, and I don't have a low standard, and then I'm letting it fall apart.
Yeah, if you think it would fall apart.
Well, I don't know. I guess that's up for.
But Rachel and I also are a little bit different in the fact that I don't know. It just seems like I get to be a little bit more content with, like. I don't know, not putting our marriage on the front.
Well, you're just content in general.
Right, exactly.
And I have a high standard of everything. So I feel like if our marriage we're not spending enough time on our marriage, then we're failing it somehow. And we just are not spending a lot of time on our marriage right now because there's not enough hours in the day to even spend 1 hour on our marriage a day.
Right. Well,
unless we don't sleep.
And I think that's why we love this new channel so much, is because it's literally couples therapy for us.
It forces us to sit and discuss with each other, even though you guys are here listening in. It forces us to have a conversation because otherwise he would be doing this and I would be doing something else.
Like the laundry
watching
The Bachelor.
We wouldn't be talking to each other at all. So this has made a positive impact on our marriage.
Yeah,
weirdly.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah, so we hope that you're watching it with your significant other and having a drink, even if it comes out at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yep. Bailey's and coffee is really good. We might need
to start releasing these at like 6 p.m.
We could do that.
Or happy hour.
Happy hour?
5.
We could call it Brad Rach's Kids Are in Bed Happy Hour.
Yeah, let's release this at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
There's something. Oh, so back to the marriage thing. What's interesting, and I just thought of this, is that so we have very different love languages, and I think we've talked about that on here before. Brad is a
acts of service,
and I am more of a physical touch, words of affirmation. Those two are pretty neck and neck. And so by default, all day long, I'm showing Brad that I love him by doing all of the things that I must be doing anyway. I'm taking care of the kids, I'm folding laundry, I'm cleaning the kitchen, I'm trying to keep the house picked up, I'm right now like decluttering everything. Like if one of us makes a cup of coffee, we make the other one a cup of coffee, so we automatically are doing acts of service there.
Right.
And I make the bed, like all of these things that I do with the thought that that's also his love language. You're feeling loved all day long.
That's true. That's a really good point.
So because you have an acts of service love language, it really lends itself well to the stage in our life where...
Do you think you could just change yours to acts of service?
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah. Does it work like that?
No. So it's just interesting. And luckily that's your love language.
Yeah, and unluckily for Rachel, like cuddling, when do we have time to cuddle?
I don't know. We don't.
We just don't have a lot of time for cuddling.
Without another kid on us.
Right. And I'm just not great at I'm not great at acts of affection, words of affirmation. I don't feel like I'm bad at words of affirmation.
No.
I'm probably better with our kids than I am with you.
Definitely. And affection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, they kind of force affection.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Maybe that's what I need to start doing. Is just sit on your lap.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just force me to do
But
it.
there's usually a toddler there already.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you tell Little that she's pretty all the time.
I do?
Yes.
Oh.
Which is good. I told this to Brad too. Excuse you.
Yeah.
I told this to Brad a while back when we were having like a come to Jesus meeting or fireside chat about like how can we make our relationship better. And I said, I guess if it came down to it, I would prefer that you be an excellent dad right now than be an excellent partner for me. Like if I had to pick one, I would choose for you to be an excellent dad and
Well,
put your energy into that.
I sure would hope to be both.
Well, you are.
No. We talked about couples therapy before.
Yeah, we haven't done it. We've never even seriously discussed it.
Right. Which, I mean, I don't feel like I need it.
No.
What about you?
Well, I just feel like we could always improve our relationship.
Yeah, I mean, everybody can, but I would imagine.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when we were talking about how, like, talking to a therapist, even as an individual, doesn't have to be limited to people who have clinical anxiety or depression. I think anybody could benefit from just having somebody hear you, I guess. So it's probably the same with couples therapy. I don't know if you guys have what you would consider healthy relationships, but you regularly see a couples therapist just to work through things and not let it become an issue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, maybe even like small groups at church and stuff like that would be a step towards that.
Funny enough, our pastor just emailed today about whether we thought we would be able to do a small group.
Yeah.
And I finally emailed him back, and I said...
Well, he's emailed twice now.
Yeah, and I said, as is evident by my inability to sit down and even reply to an email, I don't think we're at a place where we can commit to a weekly small group.
So if you've emailed us and we haven't replied, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. We can't even reply to our own pastor.
No. After 2 attempts.
Well, I think we're out of time.
Yeah. Do you feel this was beneficial?
Yeah, definitely. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you most.
You look beautiful.
Oh, you look super handsome in your robe.
Oh.
Do you love it?
Yes, I do love it.
Good.
Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Some topics to come up. Diaper bag, giveaway.
Yeah, we're doing a giveaway with the diaper bag review. We're going to talk about a few different diaper bags that we've used at different stages. And one of them, the most expensive one, we are giving away to somebody.
Yeah, so hit that subscribe button. Be the first to get a notification and check those videos out. If you missed the interview with Aunt Lala, check that out. That was a lot of fun. People are really liking that one.
Comment below if there's anything that you want us to talk about in these little sessions.
And we'll probably get Bumpa and Barb.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna interview
We'll
them.
have to turn that into a series.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
See you next time. Good thing you know what you're doing. Do you know what you're doing?
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
I'm just replacing this handle.
Oh.
Which, it's unbelievable that it corroded away after only 1.5 years.
It corroded?
Yeah, look.
Jeez.
See that right there?
Why?
That should be back together.
Why did that happen?
I guess our water is, I don't know, makes it corrode.
Acidic?
I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, that should be.
What
Because
the
it's-
heck?
It's a loop. See, look at
That
this.
goes through it?
Yeah, look. See this?
Yeah.
So-
That needs to hook on.
Right.
Huh. Dang.
I know.